Welcome back to RimWorld. JC here, and this time we continue with our long research project and our money gathering exercise. After last time I ran into a small tiny roadblock, being the fact that I couldn't actually call on trade caravans like I wanted to. So we're digging it out the ground. We also found that I may have introduced a small competition, either recycling or just outright burning stuff. When it comes to tainted apparel, I'd rather burn it. Otherwise, you end up with the situation where you've got that full and you get loads just sort of sitting there. Loads of it. Loads of different types and logistical nightmare. So you just burn the bleeding stuff. So yes, I can either smelt weapons or recycle weapons. I'm not sure which is going to end up happening first. I mean, I could put the junk weapons one. We'll see. I mean, in theory, they'll put it there because it's closer to where the weapons are going to be stored. Say, here. Like these. Which is important. Which means I'm going to need to change. Oh. Utility items. Okay. So that's why apparel is there. What about items? Artifacts. Nah. Weapons. Right. Melee weapons. Turn the melee weapons off. We only wish to store the really fancy ones. Ranged weapons. Right. Bow. We are not storing anything that says it's a bow or a musket or a flintlock or a peeler. Right at the bottom of that list should be throwing rocks and throwing knives. We don't want those either. Excellent, right, that should cover everything. Grenades. I don't want to store explosive sacks because I want them processed. Or Molotovs. Generally a hand-thrown, flame-based weapon is more often than not going to come back and bite you in the ass. Especially in this game. Right, they should start removing things like, and what is this? Normal, right. They should be putting those over in these positions. There they go. Alright, they're going for the smelter rather than the recycler. Well, I guess if that fills up, then they'll go for the recycler. Yeah. Perfect, I have overflow. If this is full, and they try and put more weapons there, it'll come over here. And recycle them that way. Well, that works. I am really hoping for that research to finish off soon. Oh. A prosthesis trader. Well, that's about as much use as a chocolate teapot for my goals. So we're getting there. Yeah, we're getting there. Just naturally, just pulling it out the ground. Can I actually produce those naturally now? Industrial drone cultivator with sun lamp. Yep. Okay. That's if we get like a long night again. Shouldn't happen. We had one. Hopefully it won't happen again. What are we doing food-wise? Huh? And the manager. Check. I've set that to target count 500. For a colony this big? Why 500? That should be like 2,000. There. Sometimes it resets these things. And... wait, no, that's because I clicked on the wrong one. New job. Old job. 2,000. There we go. I get confused easy, apparently. It's not hard, actually. Mostly stuff that isn't gonna, you know, try and savage our face or explode in our face. Grizzly bear. Yeah, I think that might... oh, it's a hare. That's a tiny little creature. It's not worth the ammo. Apart from the fact that somebody's about to say, oh, but ammo is, you know, unlimited in this game. Yeah. Doesn't mean that something's worth shooting at, mind you. That may be the exception. Yappy little things. Sorry, I'm a cat person. They're far more amenable. Hey, some dogs are fine. Larger ones, normally. They always say you have problems with the small ones. And it is, yes, nighttime again. Though, of course, nighttime for these people does not last all that long. There you go, 4 hours. Four to 5 hours, boom, fully rested. Ready to go. Up he goes, up he gets. Job done. Maximus came in a little bit late. That one doesn't sleep very well. These skills. There are a lot of skilled colonists. I mean, oh no, I was going to say, oh, we are only making fine. No, we're making lavish meals. Right, I'm going to shut up because we're making lavish meals. How much nutriment do we have now? Really? We went through that entire crop, did we? Woohoo! Steel stockpile crates. This is what we've been after. Steel crate. This behemoth can store 128 stacks. Build it, please. The little drone's reorganizing everything. It's brilliant. Though it does really need to be built, mind you. Oh, not only were they doing that, they were also stocking it as well. Quick build that. Clonk. Normal for standard stuff. Foods. More foods. Oh, yeah, fine. Let's set that to preferred then. Actually, no, let's set that to low. Set this. That's normal, that to low. And that's an overflow on low. Clink, 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 clink. They're going to take a little while. They're going to take a while to fill up that crate. But eventually this area will be completely and utterly clear. Woohoo! Some sniper rifles. Bio-coded sniper rifle. Ah. Bio-coded weapons. Does this also include bio-coded weapons? No, but it should do. Right, one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to have to go destroy a smelt weapon. Now non-bio-coded. Everything that's bio-coded needs to be just smelted. Now most of the things that will be bio-coded are smeltable. You're not going to be able to bio-code a wooden thing. It doesn't quite work that way. Boop, smelt weapon. Right. Now this weapons one, I'm going to need to shrink it by one. Make a new stockpile zone. Clear. Third. Or everything that's bio-coded. Perfect. That will now destroy our bio-coded weapons. There is a bio-coded weapon, but they'll get around to it eventually. Hey. Screw it. There. Screw you. I mean, bio-coded should have been taken over for recycling, but apparently... Hey, you! Really? Alright, weapons. Don't allow bio-coded weapons. Now I need to go and find it and eject it. Oh, apparently they've removed it. Okay. What I should really do from here is go to storage. Weapons. Do not allow bio-coded. Eject the bio-coded weapons. There are better places for the bio-coded weapons. Yeah, apparently, namely, there and there. That is a lot quicker than that one is. So that was 15. That's 15. They're equally as efficient. Alright. Fair enough. That was that. Oh, I forgot from last time. disconnect the power. You don't want an event that will completely drain that and then end up with another situation where that hasn't got enough power to stop them from landing on top of us and annihilating us. Because that totally happened in another timeline. What are we working on? Oh. Yeah, we're not fudging around here anymore. We're into antimatter annihilation just because. I'm not going for the reactor. Sorry, I have a perfectly fine reactor just here. There's no real fine control over it either. It's not like you can say, oh, I want you to create antimatter composite until we have this much, so you can keep a stockpile. Oh no, it's just going to keep making it forever until you turn it off. Really? I have no... Wow. We'll do that. And that. There we go. Fixed it. Somebody will be along to build those power cables so we don't have these lines dragged across there, because I can see them and they irritate me immensely. No way you're going to get away from that. It's either there or it'll be there, or because it's in the middle of a room. It's like these ones. They're going to. No way around it. Unless you magically get some underground power cables. Which exist. Just not in this save. Not in this mod pack. I didn't find the need for them until later on. And now when I don't have them, it's like, yeah, that would be really handy. Look how clean it is now. All clean and... Oh. Clean and nice. Blimey. There is one disadvantage to having all this silver being produced. It is increasing the colony's wealth by a lot. And that also means that things are going to want to attack us harder. With more people. Because it scales. Well, that's an awful one. Okay, we've got an awful to pour here, haven't we? Bad clothing and weapons. Right. Awful to pour. I want that. I want that set to critical, because I want awful and poor things just destroyed. Immaterial of whether they're in here. You get out. Which part would get out? I guess eventually somebody will come along and remove it. They did already. Wow. Damn, that thing's fast. So I drop it out of there, they move it into there, and this one over here wakes up and goes, oh, okay. And he's back there before even blinking an eye. It's like, huh? Oh, done already. I swear it must be like either teleporting or just jet propelled. So, no. Yes, We are actually still growing ambrosia. I did forget about that. We've got this one little bit that's being grown still. Until our medical officer gets to 12, he's probably never actually going to get to that stage. One of those things, I guess. He's probably not going to get that far before we finish. You think, oh, it's only half a skill level. Yeah, but not much gets sick. Well, we are actually still able to make some. We're keeping a stock, but yeah. Not much of a stock. Mostly because I kept that off, otherwise constantly producing it. I mean, going through the veg supply would be fine. Right, seeing as we already have some of the other key stuff automated. I mean, yeah, I could make this stupidly good by grabbing more recipes, but then you actually have to supply it. That'd be fine if that was positioned like here and I extended its range to cover this crate, because then everything's stored in there. You can just make whatever the hell you liked. And as they're from the same mod, it should actually be able to pull out from here. Oh, you can't actually. It can only pull from that, but maybe if it's touching this, it can pull from all of it. Unknown. Do we just have a crop come in or something? I heard weird noises all the time. Oh, yeah, he's restocking. Pigs! I must have had a fig tree somewhere nearby. I don't remember that. Hey, he's picking the fish! Good. Use the fish. Use the fish, Hood. Exactly. Just like that. And the tea. We're running low on tea. Oh, we might run out of tea before the next crop comes in. Colony morale's going to tank. There's no tea. Yeah, I'm coming up with stuff to say now. If it isn't obvious. It's like, not a lot happens. Mostly because there's not that many factions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 factions. Yeah, no. The other game I'm playing at the moment, just for, you know, to pass the time and to test things out. 5 hostile factions? Yeah, no, that's lightweight. I mean, it is a 40k mod. Let's be honest. Everything in that universe hates you. Everything. So, yeah, raids happen relatively frequently. One faction or the other decides it wants to murder your face and tries its luck, and then eats las gun rounds to the face. 4 dudes with las guns. Ooh! Surprisingly effective, even though it shouldn't be. I mean, they are only las guns. Pew pew, I shoot lots of light at you. You wait till I get bolters, then I'll be exploding them instead. Excuse me, are we all done yet? Research is coming along. Silver is being produced. We are almost at our required amount. Then I'll be able to purchase and research the large gun of doom. And then it is literally, hi, don't mind the large gun unless you're hostile, then just explode. It's like, haha, we will siege you. I have a big gun and a mortar. Your move. Drum roll, yay! Unfortunately, a large proportion of it is still sitting there because this dude's recharging. So I can't order it quite yet. What I can do though is I can set that back to like a reasonable value of like 200 or something. So when we spend it all, it'll then kick in and give us a little bit of trading money, and that'll be it. Then I can remove it again, or set it back to do 0 times. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell it to her hall urgently, and a person should come along and do it. Somebody? Good. Antimatter technology unlocked. Aha! The hacking was very successful. Ooh. Although the connection was shut down almost as soon as it was opened, you still managed to steal enough blueprints and information to start researching and building antimatter technology. You are concerned that your data heist has angered the Ultratech faction, but you consider the power that this technology will give you worth the risk. They've been attacking me since day one. Like I give a stuff whether I've angered them. I probably angered them more by blasting half a ton of their people's faces off. And there you go. Using your multi-analyzer and long-range comms equipment, you gained access to their next in queue particle accelerator. Dum dum dum. It's like, oh no, you have angered them. Okay. I give 0 shits whether I've angered them or not. Just saying. 0. The number of shits that is given is none. Also, I'm going to install scads on these because screw it. I can. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do until I have 1. So I'm going to permanently have a SCAD online. Because obviously once it gets used, hopefully it will say, oh, automatically install it. But if I've already got one and it's been used, I can just click it and go, oh, you don't have one. Click, and they'll install it. Because it will be in stockpile. So it's not actually paying attention to how much that's actually going to cost him in the long run. 50 plasteel and 1 component. Okay. Yeah. Done. Fine. Just, I haven't had to dig steel out for a while. I've just been acquiring it. You've acquired a large amount of steel. You're going to sleep now, are you? You're not going to finish what you started? Oh, you're going to... No, you're not going to finish what you started. No. You're going to go to sleep. I'm just going to blip you right now. Otherwise, you'll be stuck there doing that for ages. There you go. See, he only lost like half of his sleep during the day. He's going to be up in like an hour or so. He's like, oh, I'm awake. Off he goes. Super effective bed thing. Yes. I swear sometimes I feel like just going onto the comms console and going, hey, come on, bring it. Just taunt them. Like, come on, bring it. Right, that's it, we'll have you. And they go and do a raid. And it's just like, okay. Somebody manages to limp back home. Oh, they got a new big gun. Oh, so they taunted us to test their new big gun. Yep. Suck it, fool. Careful. Tea supply. Oh, we had more tea and that was it. Okay. We're not getting much in the way of tea. Ooh. It's a dangerous situation. I know what we need to do. This calls for more tea. More tea plants need to be produced. But we need those to eat. We've got tons of them. Okay, the beans are being used quite quickly, but we've got tons of corn just sitting there waiting to be used. Here's the corn with the backup. Now it's corn with a C, not a K. Having corn on backup with a K, that's what you're playing with the dark gods again. That's not a good sign. Well, unless you like blood, death, gore, carnage, chaos, destruction, then fine. The other thing I'm going to be able to do soon is I'm going to be able to turn this into antimatter composite. When we get to here. Antimatter composite. Why would that be important? Well, let's just see. Look. If I wanted to make a copy, do it this way. Structure. That. There. Change material. So at the moment it's got 510 hit points. Just pointing it out. 1,350. And God help you if you flip across to the hyper ally. Cover effectiveness doesn't change. Medium terrain effect. Okay. And apparently my walls become beautiful as well. Because who cares? You know, you're shooting from an embrasure that looks really, really, really fancy. Hyperalloy is just this kind of broken material that should never be used. There, that's reasonable. It's, you know, antimatter composite. You've got some really strong stuff there. Hyperalloy is just this magical and mystical bullshit thing that you can pull off. It's like, ooh, space magic. Sure. Space magic. How did you make your walls so strong and nice looking? Space magic. Huh. Okay. What do we got? Yep. Every so often I still look over at this compacted salt and going, okay, game. Though I am going to have all that uranium. And I'll have all that... Nah, I'm not making any statues yet. That's the point. I haven't made any statues. Do I even have an art bench? No. One does not have an art bench. One does not need it. No. Is anybody actually able to do art? What the... I'm not going to ask. It's playing funny buggers again. This is why after this series, and all the other ones I've done, and all my normal games, I have gotten rid of this mod. Because it plays funny buggers with you. I'm sick and tired of it. It's just weird. I didn't... Screw it. Anybody actually... No, nobody's actually good at art. Other than, we do have one thing that is actually semi-reasonable at art. He's got a skill of 10. Yeah. So, zone. Stockpile. Just there. Could actually just stick it about there, actually. Yeah, stick it there. No, the stockpile. Yeah, clear all. Preferred. Raw resources, jade. There we go. If we've got any jade, it should be moved over to there. That now means that I can select all of this and go, yep, mine it. Oh, a refugee chased by Ultratech members. Arrgh. An Ultratech, 3 Ultratech elite gunners, 1 elite sniper, 5 gunners, 1 slasher, 1 sniper. And you are... Toast. Sorry, not worth it. Could have been the best person on the planet, but you didn't tell me, so no. If it's all the same. It's a nice reasonable -14 outside my colony at the moment. Inside, in the important areas where people actively operate, it's a heady. But other than that one, that was a bit nippy. That one, this one, good. 20. The living room is 21, 22. JC's room is 21 and 22. The research lab, 20. The other research lab, bit nippy though, at 13. The areas nobody really goes into, -6. The kitchen is a reasonable 0. Oh yeah, that's for the actual particle accelerators and antimatter stuff. I remember why I made that room now. Oh, there's the jade. What's... It's important. Okay. We'll have to set that to critical to get it shifted out of the out of there and into here. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to say make a small and a large out of jade. There it is. Now we're going to suspend that one. We've only got 100 jade. Actually, if we, yeah. We just made too small. Okay. Can't do anything until they load the jade up to there, but then it'll actually start producing things. And then they'll get trundled over to here. And just sort of get moved. Please tell me that's not actually going to be storing buildings. Art. No. Don't store art, because I need to actually have them out here to actually interact with them so I can install them. Which one of you two cats is meowing all the time? Probably you. Go ahead, eat a lavish meal, you greedy little... Whatnot? You? Yes, you. I'm talking to you. Would you walk away just like the original? Just like the real deal when it was alive. Would ignore me when I had to go with it. We'd just like, go away. Go away, human. Dear God, JC, what? How many cups of tea? Good grief, man! So he's overdosing on tea. That's 3 cups of tea in a row. oh, he left a cup of tea. Well, that's somebody else's cup of tea now. He obviously had to go and get the cup of tea because, you know, doing this work outside needed a tea to, you know, keep me going. Obviously. Yeah, no, he doesn't like working outdoors. But he doesn't even have a buff for drinking tea, jeez. Don't know about this. Yoink. Now, it's like, why are you mining more uranium? Because the reactor needs new rods. Got to have a supply of uranium around so you can make more rods. Yeah, the inner ones get used up quicker than the outer ones, just due to the amount of, apparently the amount of heat. Interesting. Well, they've got a little while left in them before I have to replace them. These ones... Well, these ones apparently have nothing converted yet. Oh, never mind. It'll be an experiment if I run them right down to nothing and then process them, whether I'll actually get more stuff out of them. I don't know. I never waited that long. Earlier on I saw, green must go fix, and yeah. Oh well, we are. Is he? Oh, he is. Oh, yeah. Yes. We are out of time now. But we are researching the Marauder. Oh, goody. That's gonna be fun. But that will be in the future. So, on that note, thank you for watching. And until next time, this is JC, out.